Do you know that there are 53 verses in Quran starting with word, idkel, and all verses talk about the past events described by Allah subhanahu. All those verses translated in the past tense by all scholars in Quran, except the verses where the topic of Prophet Isa came in. At that point, scholars translate the verses in future tense. Do you ever think about it? Why is that so? I give you some examples from Quran. In Surah Baqarah, Allah said to angels, He will make a successor on earth. In same surah, verse 67, about Prophet Musa, said to his nation to sacrifice cow. Next in Surah Baqarah, verse 260, when Prophet Ibrahim asked Allah, Subhana, how he give life to the dead, in Surah Yusuf. Verse 4, Prophet Yusuf talked to his father about his dream. Next in Surah Hijr, Allah Subhanahu talked again about creation of Adam with angels. Next in Surah Luqman, verse 13, the advice of Luqman to his son is described by Allah Subhanahu. In all above examples, past events of history are stated by Allah Subhanahu in past tense. In the similar manner, Allah Subhanahu described the past events related to Prophet Isa and the conversation of Prophet Isa with Allah Subhanahu before and after death. But the scholars translate those verses in future tense to make it look like those conversation will happen in the future, on Day of Judgment. Here are the verses in Arabic context, like the other 50 verses, starting with idqal, but translation are in future tense, which is the strong evidence that those translations are a big mistake made by scholars just to prove the concept of Prophet Isa returning to this world again.